New details tonight after a former Southport Police chaplain and IMPD civilian employee is facing charges of child molestation. Court documents show that it happened over 100 times, according to the allegations. Thanks for joining us tonight at 10. I'm Dan Spieler.
And I'm Birshal Edmay. Now, that horrific case coming to light after the victim told the school counselor and the suspect made her feel unsafe, confiding there in that authority and adult. Fox 9's Scarlett O'Hara breaks down everything we know so far.
Court documents say last month, a young girl confessed to her school counselor that she had been sexually abused for years. That led to an investigation into a man with former ties to IMPD and Southport Police, who now faces child molestation charges. 73-year-old Sylvester Driscoll is accused of sexually abusing an 8-year-old girl dozens of times over the past couple of years. Her school counselor told investigators the child described feeling unsafe around him, that Driscoll showed her sexually explicit material on his phone, touched and raped her, and used threats to keep her quiet.
These are the worst possible cases. They are heart-wrenching and horrible, and the thought of someone harming a child like this is just, it's unthinkable.
Beth White, president of the Indiana Coalition to End Sexual Assault and Human Trafficking, says when victims are that young, they often react through regressive behaviors the girl's counselor noticed, according to court documents.
In other cases, children of that age will become violent themselves, or they'll become sexually inappropriate. We often hear about young people starting to act out some of the things that they've seen.
Southport Police confirmed Driscoll once served as chaplain but retired several years ago. He also worked as a civilian employee for IMPD from 1996 through 2019. Most recently, our law enforcement sources confirmed Driscoll was part of the Center Township constable staff.
And then to have somebody who should be an authority figure who's positive, that's pointing people in the right direction, to take advantage of their authority and power to create more trauma and drama in the life of a child is just devastating.
Reverend David Green with Concerned Clergy of Indianapolis says this case highlights a mental health crisis plaguing Marion County.
It's extremely alarming and frustrating because at the core we should always be protecting our children.
The good news, if there is any in this horrific situation, is that the child's come forward, she's been believed, and this person's going to be held accountable for their behavior.
Both IMPD and Southport Police declined our requests for formal interviews. In Indianapolis, Scarlett O'Hara, Fox 59 News.